It said international.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? What is up, guys? Welcome back. So it's like 5 o'clock in the evening. I'm getting a late start. Got the Dodge behind me. That's where we left off. Hannah and I got the cab down on it. And now we need to start getting the cab fastened to the frame to its forever home. It'll forever be on here, I hope. So that's the game plan for this video, to get it mounted on the frame. So first step, we got to raise the cab up. We got to cut the original 97 Dodge cab mounts off the frame. And I have an idea for the front. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll show you guys my idea now. Where we last left off was we were fitting all this in. You guys seen me cut that out and all that fun stuff. Well, I was deciding on this. I want to take all this out and put the factory Dodge radiator in there. The original radiator would have slipped down in here. So what I'm thinking is, I know the radiator is not on this piece, but it wouldn't take up, I mean, it's going to sit right here in this hole and right here in this hole. Front fenders would have fastened here, of course, and right here would have been where the frame and the body bushing would have held this core support in the front end of the truck up. And that's what you're seeing here. This bracket here is where that core support's going. So what I think might be kind of slick is if we were able to put that whole unit, this whole shebang, we might have to modify it, cut it, I don't know yet. But if we could fit that whole thing in there, so then it's holding up the core support, or it's holding up the radiator, it's holding up the intercooler, and I guess it would be holding up the core support because that'll be its new core support. And we'll just have to figure out a way to fasten it to the new core support. But the problem with it is that body mount is behind, or it's in front of the Dodge's core support. So we might have to cut them off as well and bring them back this way, and we have room. As long as we don't run into the fan. If we run into the fan, we might have to put electric fans on. I don't know. It's a trial and error kind of thing on this kind of stuff. So without me rambling on, let's go ahead and cut this body mount off here. Same on the other side, because right now it's sitting on top. The step is sitting on top of the body mount, and we need to be in this area. So I think we might even be able to use these body mounts and move them up here, or we can use the factory 59 Dodge cab mounts and put up here. I don't know. Honestly, it's just a trial and error kind of thing. You don't know unless you jump into it, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Right or wrong, we're going to do something. So let's, before I take the cab up, I'm going to mark a few things for clearance issues with the Sharpie, so while the cab's up, we can address those areas. Where we left off also, the cab needed to come this way by like 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Got all that whittled away. It don't look like it would take that long, but I cut it twice. So I cut it the first time and removed it, which is what you guys seen. And then what you guys didn't see was I went back and kind of fine-tuned it and got rid of, I cut this off. This was sticking out here. These ears were sticking out, and just kind of flush mounted that. I might have to trim this to get that in there. I still don't know if this will even work. If you guys are building something like this or anything, do yourself a favor, buy a gantry. I paid 800 bucks for this gantry here. It's pretty good size. I was fortunate to get it for that price, but that has been the best thing ever. I usually use my car lift to do these body swaps, but I'll tell you, I'd rather use the gantry than the car lift. That's my preference, and the reason for that, you don't have the arms in your way, everything's above you. It's well worth the money. Or if you guys have access to some metal, build you one. That's the way to do it right there. And the forklift, you could probably do without the forklift if you have the nose off of it. I like building them with the dog houses on them, because then it's one less thing to take apart. And if you take it apart, you're just going to put it right back on to see where you know, the center of the axle and all that. And just like we are now, we'd have to have that front end on there to continue on. So, all right, without me rambling on, getting all mushy-gushy about the gantry, I do love the gantry though. Let's go down with that thing and continue on with this project. It's the sun's coming down, so we gotta get moving on this. All right, here it is. It's down where it goes, I think. Check this out. So we got about a finger distance from the top of the shock to the inner fender, and going to the other side should be fairly close. Now that the cab mounts were out of the way, I was able to get it over. Okay, we gotta scoot it over just a tad bit. Oh, it's hard to do one-handed. Hold on, let me see. Well, not quite, but at least it's on this side. We'll have to scoot the cab over, let's say 1/4 inch to the passenger side. See what it's looking like. Oh yeah, the thing is looking good. Do we need to go back with the cab a little bit? Yeah, I think the cab's got to go back a little bit because the difference here and the difference here is just a shade different. So we need to scoot the cab back. See what's looking like up here. Man, I think we might have enough room to do what I'm talking about. That opened it up a ton. Let's see. We got 7 inches. All right. So I think what we're going to have to do, I don't care for these front cab mounts touching the front valance or whatever you want to call that. So I think we'd be ahead to cut these off and slide them back. Otherwise, that's just going to rattle. Like my neighbor Kurt's here. Oh yeah, Mr. Kurt. Guys, it is the next day. I ran out of daylight yesterday, so I went in. I was working on the Grumman. I'm putting a shifter in it. I might show you guys that here later if I get it finished up, but working on this now. So the plan of attack is to take this upper bar off because this originally was the hood latch for the 2nd gen. So I'm thinking by removing this, get that out of the way. The only real benefit for that would be to hold the upper radiator mounts. So there's a, I'll show you guys real quick, right, where are we at? Right here, and right here is where the upper radiator would mount to. So what I'm thinking is we can get rid of that, kind of clean it up, and then we can just make some 90 brackets or something off this truck's core support. I think what we should do is go ahead and cut these ears off. We won't be needing them. And then we can swedge this into that truck. I don't know if I should put the cab down and then put this, or put this and then put the cab over. I ain't got that far. But I'm gonna get this cleaned up and ready to install, and see you guys here in a bit. I was gonna cut these off. I might wait because I might use those to fasten it. I hate to cut them off and I wish I didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this thing down. Go down a little bit with this. All right. A little chain action. About there. I'm sorry, I got a little delayed. There was another piece of metal sitting in here. That is actually it here. It was up in here like that. So I just removed it. Figured that gave us a little bit more clearance. And then there was a battery tray right in here, which is that thing there. I took it out, still gonna be flirting with room here, flirting with disaster. So we're still gonna be tight for space here. We might have to take the fan off and put electric fans on it. I guess time will only tell. I got this thing strapped to the forklift. So let's see if we can put it down in there. Probably just by using my tape measure, I probably could have figured this out, but that'd been too simple. The problem is this here is too wide and it's gonna hit here as it comes down. You guys can see it here. But as you see, this thing goes up at an angle. So maybe I should install it first and then set the cab over top of it. Oh well. I think it might clear the fan if I do it the way I'm talking, but the fan's gonna be up in here. So that ain't gonna give us much room for the radiator clearance between the fan. So I might have to remove the fan, but I think for today we can get by with just doing this and I can remove the fan. All right, well, back out we go. Still don't think it's gonna fit. Might have to take the upper inner fenders out, to be honest with you guys. Inner fenders are completely out of it on both sides. Those things sucked because Dodge decided to put a bolt going through it, of course, but then on the back side it was like a clip or something. Well, I sprayed PB Blaster on them, started backing them out. Wishful thinking, you're like, oh yeah, they're gonna come out, and then bam, they snap. So that was fun. Here, so I had to cut them all off. This is what's behind there. That thing right there. So I guess let's try this one more time. It is getting late. Like I said, I got a late start on this. I've been working on the Grumman during the day, trying to button it up, and then I've been working on this thing at night. Like a golf cart. Thought what? And thought it was a lawnmower coming down the road. It's just a golf cart. So, like I said, it's getting dark. I've been working on the Grumman at night or during the day, and all my other projects, and I've been working on my project at night. So that's why if you're like, well, he ain't getting a lot done every night. Well, it's because I don't give myself really a lot of time to work on this because I just need to get everything else done. So here we go. Will it fit? Looks like it will. Okay, we gotta go down. So close. Like, it almost works. I kind of want it to work just because then I have my condenser. Everything would be easy to hook up. I'd have AC. That might be something new and nice. Man, it's just so close to working. I just need, honestly, what it needs is the engine needs to go back a few inches. And this would probably work. I don't know if I want to do all that or... It's really close, guys. I mean, the thing is, the fan is only about an inch and a half from the intercooler, so there's no room for the radiator unless I put electric fans on it, but I don't even know if there's room for electric fans. Here's where I'm at. See that? That's all I got, which this brace can come out. I'm not worried about that. But still, you're looking not quite 2 fingers between there. The radiator is going to set in here. Well, that's right where the fan is. If I scoot everything back, would be ideal. Unless that's what I do, but I don't know. I almost hate to move the engine back. I could just put the radiator here and hang it, put the Dodge radiator in it, and then maybe, let's see. I might still be able to salvage some of it if I was just to use this bracket for the radiator and mount the cab down through, well, that's for the radiator, but the cab would be bolted up from the bottom up, and just put the intercooler down low like I usually do, and then still be able to run the condenser and still have AC. I might just have to cut it off here. And the reason I say that, I can only go forward. If I take the intercooler out, it's only going to be able to move forward a ½ inch before it hits the headlight bucket. So I might just have to whack that off. Kind of my idea was I was going to maybe make like a plate to come down and tie this into it. Let's go to the other side, see if that side's any better to see. Yeah, I don't know about it. Might still be able to hang the condenser, hang it up in the front of the grill, kind of tuck it up in the grill, and then just remove the intercooler, put it down low, and then slide all this forward, this unit, and then put the radiator in it and see what that gets me. Or if I want to keep all this, I could shove the engine and transmission back. But that's kind of it's not horrible, but it's just a lot more project. The other thing is the cab does need to go back some because the distance here to here is wrong. It needs to shove back. The cab needs to shove back. Well, yeah, see, I can't make the core support come in any further unless, because it's hitting that headlight bucket. If I cut it off low, I could, but that still, I can get rid of the condenser and come up more because I won't have to worry about these lines. But these lines are hurting me. But in a roundabout way, they're not, because it's hitting. I don't know. I'm going to figure out what I want to do. It's close, but no cigar on this one. Of course, it ain't going to work the way I planned. And it's not the end of the world if I just move the engine back either, but I don't really. That's opening up a whole nother can of worms. Not saying, I mean, it's a half a day project, but it is doable. But and I know we got to get different drive shafts anyways, but then you got the transmission mount, and then it gets everything closer to the firewall, and it makes it harder for the brake booster. And then you got less room in the cab because then you're messing with the firewall. I'm thinking just run the radiator in the front and run the intercooler down low and put the condenser up, tuck it up in the grill somewhere, and call it a day. All right, well, I'm going to do that. I don't want to bore you guys with any more of my struggle of the day, but I really was trying. So if somebody has a project, keep that in mind. That might work. It just won't work for this.
We should have brought a bigger trailer. Where is she? We got a little camper back there.
Well, there he is. It's just parked here. So is it back here? Oh, yeah.
That thing is huge.
Yeah, I think it's a tank. She's tall.
Yeah.
Stupid marketplace ads. You had a lot of interest on it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Man,
Dang.
that thing's even cooler in person.
Wow. It's crazy looking.
I was expecting to have a door back here, I guess.
I was too. I guess they load them in from the side.
Yeah. We'll have to pull it out so we can check her out.
Mm-hmm.
Was it an old horse van?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a ramp that slides in. It can go either way.
Okay.
It's a walkway. The horses walk up.
Okay. Huh. Thought about making it a merch truck or something. I don't know.
Like a camper.
Yeah.
So
Like,
in the paperwork, when we got it home, this come out of Pennsylvania, and we were sorting through the paperwork that was just in the glove box and stuff. And I looked up the address, and this came off of a $7 million estate.
really?
It was a big horse farm in Pennsylvania.
Wow. Maybe there's 7 million inside of it, tucked somewhere.
Be enough for a bed up there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy inside. It's like a battleship. All right, we ventured off to where are we at? Somewhere in Kentucky. I forgot. I got another spider web on me.
No, he's gonna meet us over there.
All right. Well, anyways, a while back, a lot of you guys sent me this Lodestar, and I thought, man, that is pretty cool. And Hannah's like, oh yeah, I like that. So it's been about a month ago. We just now got over here to grab it. It's sitting over here. You guys just seen a little bit of it. I don't really know our plans in it with it. I kind of thought about making a merch truck. We thought about building a camper. I don't know. It's too cool to not get. So that's what we're doing today. A little field trip, and then we'll get back on the Dodge. He's hooking the tractor up to her.
So, I see a wagon under here. It looks like it's about the same color, so I think it needs to go home with us too. Is it nice in there?
Not too bad. It's actually
I know.
Used to be white. I don't care for the cream color. Tell me if I need a stop. I can't see.
I mean, you're good. I ain't going in the weeds. Oh my gosh, now the spider web's on me.
You don't have to be lonely at farmtrucksonly.com.
Corey just happy as a clam in there. This thing almost reminds me of like a carnival circus thing.
All right, we made it to the trailer, but the trailer's pretty steep, so it's going to be kind of a job to get it up there. The plan is to get it up here, unhook it, and then he's going to push it up. Hopefully we don't tail drag the back of the truck. It's got a loading ramp, but it's going to take some moving stuff around to do it. So we're going to try this first. This thing's actually pretty decent inside, honestly. Its headliner is about to fall down, but other than that, now I'm stuck in here.
So we are gonna try to get the trailer as close as we can here to just dump that off. So I have got to watch that. Oh, getting a little off the beaten path here. Hello. Okay. All right, Corey is going to guide these people through. There's like no room on the other side of the truck. Okay. Okay, we're gonna hopefully hope that that'll roll. Okay. And it's rolling. Did you put it in gear? Are you keeping the trailer like this?
Yeah, keep that up.
Okay. And now Corey. Okay. Now Corey's gonna drive off, hopefully, and leave that thing behind. You need to go for it? Yep.
Alright, leave it like that. I'll get out of the way.
All right. Okay. All right, we did it. Woo.
Alright, let's go take this thing back.
You think they'll notice if we don't?
I hope they don't. I'll just keep it forever.
I know. I will say this is a really good trailer. It's probably our favorite one that we rent. We've never really liked a bumper pool, and then we've been borrowing this one, and we actually really like it.
Yeah, so shout out to Easy Lease. There you go, Brady.
That's right.
Brady was giving us a hard time about Corn Pro on
Yeah.
the school bus video.
Yeah, but Easy Leasing.
Again, jeez. Pulled over again. So we made it home safe with that Loadstar. We got it at the house, and guys, I'm getting ready to show you guys something crazy. We'll get back into the Loadstar a little bit, show you guys around it and kind of our plans. I come up here every night to put stuff in the bus and lock the bus up. So it's probably 9:30 at night now. I had to bring the merch trailer because I got a picture earlier of all of this, and the bus is almost fully loaded. I haven't been inside of it, so I'm guessing this stuff, there's no room in the bus, is why it's all piled out here. So let's go check the bus out, and I gotta load all this up yet tonight. That's why I brought the merch trailer, just to keep the, just trying to keep everyone honest and not get it stolen. So that's why I brought the trailer. I just don't feel comfortable leaving it out here. We have a really good community, but it's, there's always that one person that tries to run it for everyone. So I try to keep everything locked up. Yeah, the bus is definitely full. Golly. Here we go. We're going in the bus. Shoo. So we got this walkway. I'm gonna fill it up real quick. Get rid of these empty boxes, take them up to the front. Getting there, guys. I don't know what this is. Reminds me of Mexican restaurant chips. Some kind of soft goods. But we got the water going on. We got paper towels up front. There is water under here. There's a bunch of water up here, but I'm trying to move it back here just to kind of equal it out, and then putting it over the axles. So there is that. Bed sheets and stuff. We got a bunch of first aid stuff, baby stuff. That should not be in the baby stuff. Hands got it all labeled, and someone put flour in the baby items. So we'll put them over here with the rest of the food items. All right. We do really appreciate you guys. Without you guys, we couldn't do this. So thank you guys again for the donations. This is wild. I'm gonna set my phone down and start packing all this up in the trailer and in the bus. And we're probably not gonna take this trailer with us to North Carolina because I don't think this is gonna be big enough. What I got planned is to rent a Penske truck from our friends over at Easy Lease. So that's kind of the game plan on getting it all there. Just tonight, I just want to store it in here. All right, so new plan of attack. This is what I got. So if you guys see me, I was struggling with that core support. What I ended up doing, I just cut it off, and I got this flat bar now. So we're still going to be able to mount it on the factory cab mounts by using this, and it'll serve as the bottom bracket for the radiator. So I think this will work. I really wish my other idea would have worked, but that's just how it goes, trial and error. My first idea would work if we pull the engine back, but I don't really think I want to mess with pulling the engine and cutting the engine mounts loose and shoving everything back. I won't be able to run the radiator right in front of I won't be able to run the intercooler in front of the radiator, but I'll just do like I do on all my other farm trucks, just buy an inline intercooler, and we'll mount it behind the front bumper and down so it'll still get some cool air. But let's see if this works. It should work. We're gonna slip this down in here. Maybe. Well.
Is that where you got it from?
I mean, kind of, not really. What in tarnation? Hold on. This truck is really fighting me here lately. Ha! It fits. So that's in there like that. But if you see here, when I cut it off, that's going to trap water. So we're going to have to cap that in the long run. So this needs to slide all the way forward, probably like that. And then my plan is the radiator will just fit back into its alignment pins like this. And depending on where the radiator is, we can pin it up top. So let's grab our radiator. This is the Dodge 2nd gen radiator. I had one of these laying around. It mounts in the bottom. It'll be a rubber plug in the bottom for this to set in. And then the top will bolt through the top to the top of the, well, originally to that top bracket we took off at the beginning of this video. So let's see.
That is gonna fit.
I don't know. We're gonna try it. You should have seen what I was trying to fit in there earlier. I was trying to fit everything in there. All right. Well, hold on, guys. Let me see. Needs to go to the left. Okay. There, it's in its alignment pins. This lower, oh yeah, look at that. Lower radiator hose fits. The upper one will come. Hannah's got the old hiccups.
Drinking on the job.
Yeah, so Hannah's drinking some protein. I got just some Gatorade. Hannah's.
Hannah.
Man, we're messing up.
He got me the vanilla, and I cannot say I'm a huge fan of that one.
Well, I just thought maybe you might like it. Man, look at that. That's going to work. So we can use our original clutch style fan. And then look here. We could almost make a tab to mount through here to hold the radiator up against the Dodge core support. We can put probably a factory fan shroud on this. And I don't see any reason. Do you think we should shove everything back and put that whole unit, or you think this would be fine?
I mean, you're gonna lose a lot of. Oh, hi. You're gonna lose a lot of the floor.
Yeah, and
Dang.
You get dirty.
No, it's like fiberglass. I forget.
Oh, what was up there?
Look at all the metal shavings.
Oh, with the shavings.
Yes, and then my arm's gonna break out.
Well, and we'd have to move the exhaust back and everything. This way, we can kind of leave the firewall as much factory other than that.
I mean, as long as a smaller intercooler won't keep you from pulling.
No, I mean that same intercooler that I'm talking about, what I had on the farm truck, and it did fine. So what I'm talking about, we'll put the bumper here, of course, and then we'll slope a intercooler in here behind the bumper, and it'll just push air up into it, put it at a degree, and it'll be fine. Hello, Minnie, welcome. So there's that. I think that'll work. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now going on to the cab mounts, we got to do the cab mounts. I got the truck blocked up here in the back. I just took some 2-inch tubing, so that's 4 inches. It sets pretty level. The bottom of the floor, or the bottom of the rocker to the frame, looks like that's pretty close. So now we'll be able to build some body mounts. The way I said we were going to either use the Dodge, this truck's cab mounts, or we could possibly use these Dodge cab mounts. But now kind of thinking about it, if I put this up in here, that's why I don't have nothing nice, because I beat it up. I don't know, would that work? I don't know, maybe that will work. kind of awkward. This stupid bottom plate's in the way. If you cut that out, it might saddle around that though. I might have to mess with that a little bit. All right, well, anyways, we're kind of out of time. I got to figure that out. But without boring you guys with me trying to fit that on there, that might have to be on another video after I get a game plan on that. But, oh, I do want to say something. I'm not sure this truck is a 58 or 59. In the last video, I said it might be a 58 or 59, but someone pointed out that this was a 1 year only grill in 1960. So I'm kind of thinking they're right, and that's a 1960 grill. Because if you look up 58, it's not this grill. If you look up 59, it's not this grill. In 1960, it had that grill. So whoever said that, I think you are correct. So we have a 1960 Dodge, I believe. I'm going to mess with cab mounts, but I think that's going to wrap it up on this video. Let's go check out the Lodestar real quick. And another thing is, man, I really wanted in this video to get that cab mounted up on it, but we've been extremely busy trying to get the bus, the trailer, and trucks loaded and prepared for North Carolina. Those who don't know what I'm talking about, you're living under a rock if you don't know, but there was a hurricane. North Carolina and Tennessee kind of got wiped out by the water, the floods, and we've put together a small team, or we've had the opportunity to join some people to go down there. So that's what we're talking about, and that's really taken up a lot of time this week. So we're kind of slacking on this video just because, you know, we had other things in the works. So,
but the good thing is, it's good and bad. The good thing is, we have been blown away by the donations that people have given, whether it be online or in person. And I am not even joking with you. We just planned on taking the bus. We have to have 5 vehicles now heading there, and we still might have to leave stuff behind.
Yeah.
We don't know. So there might be multiple trips in this.
Yeah, so if you see us rolling down the interstate with a giant teal bus, honk wave. Yeah, nervous is an understatement for this trip, but we're definitely thankful and grateful to do it. We're going to give you a rundown on the Lodestar real quick for what we know, and I guess that's about the end of this video.
Yeah.
The thing is crazy.
Okay, so we did learn from the guy that we bought it from. It came from Pennsylvania. He said it came from a $7 million farm.
Yeah.
A horse farm. I didn't know you Pennsylvanians did that. So
I guess these are pretty common in Pennsylvania because people we talk to, they're like, oh, those are in Pennsylvania all over the place.
yeah. So I don't know what you guys got going on. I thought Lexington was like the big horse kind of thing, but
My thing is, that's a tall horse going in that. I mean, look how tall that truck is.
yeah, but the floor ain't till.
Well,
here.
true. Well, okay. Well, this is my story.
Okay.
And I'm saying they're giant, they're 12-foot tall horses.
So this thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you are right. The floor is way up there.
I mean.
That's the first time you've ever been right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that don't happen often. So the
So that's a
guy
ramp.
said this chain.
Let's try it. I think we got to pull up first. Hold on. Turkey.
You're trying to.
Well, you've been working out. You try it.
Stuck on that side.
I feel like this has
See
to
that
pull
water?
this way.
I see that.
Well, it's frozen up. Well, anyways, you guys get the point. That's supposed to slide out.
So apparently he said this will slide out this way or that way. I do think.
We might have better luck. Here, I'll go open the other side.
Well, hello.
Twisting my arm. Wish this would come out. Oh, this side's working. Hold this. I'll never get it back in.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, it's still going. Oh, horses go all the way up that? That seems awfully
What holds that?
steep.
What's this, like a little corral?
I don't know.
Is it a chute?
It's like a book. Oh, you know what? It could be. Maybe the doors go in and that sits on the door, so it's more of a chute.
Hold on.
Golly, you guys. This is why we don't have horses. We ain't smart enough to figure out a ramp that they go in. Let me pick up on that chain.
Pull them. There you go. Look at them muscles. Let's see them flex. Here I come. 0.5.
Yeah, but what do you mean?
Give them a tour.
I was gonna tell him. I think these fold in and then fold out onto the doors. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't know why there would be a pamphlet.
I don't know. Kind of. This is kind of what my
Call
plan.
it a ramplet.
A ramplet. All right. So here's my idea: is you walk in this thing. So here we go. We're walking in.
Hello, welcome in.
What are you doing in here?
Selling t-shirts out of this. See all of our options back here on this wall?
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is this will be a merch shop. So we'll have t-shirts over here, t-shirts on the back, t-shirts on the side. You walk in, you buy your t-shirt. Hello, welcome, blah, 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 you know, whatever. And then you walk out this way, and you're done.
But you need to make another ramp.
Well, yeah.
Because they can only go in.
What happens when you're... That's pretty steep.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we get
I
tired...
told you, I think we need to do away with the ramp and do those flip out. We'll have to get a hold of John.
Yeah, or just bag it, get it way down. And then when we get tired of selling shirts, we go to sleep.
Yeah, the bed will have to go up there. I really don't think it's in too terrible a shape, honestly.
Nice.
Like, I really just want to sweep this out. It has got a lot of use, I can see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very much.
It's crazy. So the horses, I guess they would just ride up backwards.
I guess. Unless they wanted to put
I guess
them
you come here. So maybe you come over here and then you back up. Beep, beep, beep.
I don't know. Normally the stalls are not that way.
I don't know. Somebody will tell us, won't they?
Yeah, they will. Someone owned this one.
Yeah. And we're looking for your $7 million. Well, don't fall. Be careful. Told you.
Surfing USA.
All right, so this thing, to me, I personally do not like the color at all.
Almond and salmon are Corey's two, like, worst colors.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
He hates them.
But I know...
Ooh, is that a stink bag on me?
Where?
I don't know, I just felt it land.
No.
Ooh, Corey, I think there is one.
I don't see no stink bug on you.
It just landed, I heard it.
I don't see it.
And things are from China.
Anyways, I don't like the color. Whenever we do get around to this project, I don't know what year that will be, but I'm thinking it's going to be probably...
Whatever color you want, babe.
Black, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black with teal accents.
I knew you were going to throw teal in there. So this thing does run, actually. Hey, we could start it up.
Right now?
Yeah.
It don't have a battery, does it?
I don't know. Let's try it. Does it not have a battery?
I don't know. I just assumed it probably wouldn't. Okay.
Well, anyways, that is the end of the video. This Saturday, Medora, Indiana. Cancer show that we're going to be
Medora
attending.
Goes Pink. Corey's cousin, Michael, who owns the farm truck now, he's throwing kind of a car show. They kind of put it in his hands. So we want to...
I was going to say he's just renting the farm truck.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. But that is where we're going to be this Saturday. Medora Goes Pink. I hope everyone can be there.
Medora ain't going to know what hit him, hopefully.
No, they ain't. They have one diner, and I might have to put an apron on and help them there. I don't know.
So we plan on bringing a few of our trucks out. I plan on bringing all of them if we can. But the Vikings being stupid, I'm going to have to go buy new batteries for it, I guess. We've neglected it, and now it's neglecting us. So anyways, without us rambling on, we'll see you guys at Medora, hopefully.
Oh, okay. So important message. Next week, next Wednesday, we will not have a video because we are leaving for North Carolina Sunday as soon as we can. I don't know what that will bring. We don't know. We plan on coming back Wednesday and then heading and then heading straight to the Evil Shindig.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see you at Evil Shindig, but there will not be a next Wednesday video just because we could have one to you, but I don't know what that week looks like. And
we don't know. We want to spend our attention down there, and I think we could maybe get a video done, but that's us staying up. You know, we're going to be up late anyways, and we're going to be exhausted, and then try to edit a video while everybody's trying to sleep. And we just need to give our undivided attention to those families and just help and just you know, just be there for them and give them our 100%. So even if we did get a video done, it's going to be a challenge to get the video uploaded because there's not really good internet there. So I'm sorry, guys. I hate this, but
we'll see you at Medora. That makes you better come to Medora.
Come to Medora.
Or Evil Shindig will be the next weekend after that. But really, without us rambling on, because I'm sure Corey's arm is getting tired. We will miss you next week. If you can, just say a prayer for safe travels. Like I said, it was just going to be 3 of us, 3 vehicles. Now we have added 5, maybe 6 vehicles, and that may not even fill. We filled one trailer up so much that we had to unload it because we were 4,000 pounds over the limit. So we're loading this stuff up, running across the scale, making sure everyone's safe, making sure our equipment's safe, most importantly, we're making sure the people, the volunteers are safe, hauling these items down. So I guess the family's hauling them down and our equipment hauling them down. So anyways, without us rambling on, we hope you guys have an amazing night. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not done though.
Let me switch arms in. Keep
real
going.
Quick. I want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you. The donations, I mean, you guys have literally blown us away. We are still getting packages today at the house. They're going, I mean, we're getting packages from all over. You guys are amazing. So I just wanted to say a quick thank you.
Without you guys, we couldn't do this.
No, we literally would not.
And this ain't Corey and Hannah going to do a good deed. This is all of us coming together and doing a good deed.
Yeah, we don't want the recognition for, oh, they're so great. You know, it's been wonderful that we can do this, but it's been because of you guys that we can do this. So I just want to say thank you. We truly appreciate you.
Anyways, we appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys sometime later, but not this Wednesday. Goodbye. Okay, see you. I found him.
Who?
Your stink bug friend.
Yeah, I heard him land on me is the thing, though.
Is that him?
Oh, it's got to be one of them.
Is that Bob or Larry?
Turn away, guys.
Oh, my goodness.
What is this? A yellow jacket nest? Do you see all of them now?
Yeah, let's hurry.
Okay, well.
We gotta go up first.
Okay, hang on. Oh, now you gotta pull. There you go. You got it, baby.
Yeah, I had to get past that. Okay.
Hold on to it.
Okay. We're naming this thing the stink bug because there's a whole nest of stink bugs in there. Okay, real quick, we're back. Forgot to show you guys the inside. Oh baby, I mean, looks like every other Lodestar out there. Got a fire extinguisher. This thing is pretty nice.
Yeah,
Rockers are good.
The seat is nice.
Headliner's nice. Got an old 345 in it. Oh yeah, this thing's ready for a road trip.
Tornado?
No, it's a Tarnation.
Tarnation?
Tarnation. If it had an N right here, wouldn't that be... Never mind. Tarnation's with an A, ain't it? Tarnation. If it had an N and an A, it'd be the Tarnation.
Okay. Is that fact right?
It said international.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Hannah.
I thought that was maybe the brand.
No.
And that's why people say, what in tarnation? Did they see one of them go down the road?
No. You serious?
Yeah.